Hi guys, Matthew Wolfenden here, and today I am taking this morning to the wedding that sees my girlfriend get married to another man. But don't worry, all is well in the Wolfenden household. For tonight's episode of Emmerdale sees my real-life partner Charlie Webb in character as Debbie Dingle, strolling down the aisle with Pete Barton, played by Anthony Quinlan. But with this being a soap, events leading up to this momentous day haven't been smooth. Here's a recap for you. Debbie and Pete are about to get married, but Debbie fancies Pete's brother Ross and has been sleeping with him. She plans on cancelling the wedding and running off with Ross, and has even gone so far as to write a letter to Pete confessing everything. Meanwhile, Ross, the scoundrel, has had a baby with Debbie's mum, Charity. Upon finding out that Ross is the baby's father, Debbie is devastated and dumps Ross, and is now trying desperately to keep her affair from Peter as she wants to marry him again. Got that? Good. Then let's begin. First up, it's time for me to interview my girlfriend on her wedding day. Weird. There's a lot of balls to keep up in the air for Debbie today. Do you think she's going to manage it?
Well, I hope so. Who knows though, because there is, like you say, a lot of things that could go wrong here.
Main question, who does Debbie actually love? Does she love Ross? Does she love Pete?
Come on, you stood next to me now. Come on.
Yeah, come on. I think she loves both of them. Debbie likes a bad boy and Ross is exciting.
It's been very domesticated, hasn't it, with Debbie and Pete, especially with the baby coming into it as well, with Moses.
Which is good because, you know, she's got children and she does want that safe lifestyle, but Debbie's not a safe character.
And that she isn't, as she's still not sure Pete is the right one for her. She was on the verge of running away with Ross right up until she found out that he was the father of her mother's child.
Oh, so you know you're holding his kid, do you?
And that kind of revelation can put any romance on the skids.
Debbie finds that out a few days before the wedding and it changes everything. And then that's Ross written out of her mind and she's focusing on marrying Pete and that's it.
So do you think she's just marrying Pete just for convenience?
No, I don't think she's marrying Pete
Poor
for convenience. Poor Pete. She wants to marry Pete, you know, and now she thinks that she's made the right decision.
So it seems Debbie and Pete are set to live happily ever after, right? Well, not according to this lot.
Happily ever after in Soapland. Are you joking me?
Oh, it's going to be disastrous.
If there's a happy ever after, it's only for about 3 seconds.
God, these soap actors are all doom and gloom. Fortunately, I caught up with Anthony Quinlan, who had some slightly more positive news for me. Are Debbie and Pete going to actually make it down the aisle? So is this what you've just been filming? Well, I've just dragged you off set. This is what you've just been filming.
Yeah, we've had quite a busy morning, but yeah, they do make it down the aisle. I can't give too much away, but it was about time. I mean, Pete is absolutely besotted by Debbie. Such a happy day, but there's a few surprises in store, to say the least.
There is. Yes, it's one thing getting down the aisle, but stopping your scorned brother from interrupting your wedding reception by revealing his affair with your new wife is a problem faced by so many these days.
There's a big kind of hoo-ha on the wedding day with...
Now, when you say hoo-ha...
Well, hoo-ha in that there's one... Hoo-ha. There's one moment where the Ross-Debbie affair kind of comes out, and then there's a helicopter that comes over and seems to just land on the building.
Hang on, helicopter? Yes, it turns out that just because this tension-filled wedding isn't quite dramatic enough, tonight's episode is also going to see a spectacular disaster hit the village.
Carl!